Yoga is a process of self-inquiry. In the previous weeks, we have been discovering our answers or our reflections into different aspects of our life, from our own self, our physical body, into family, into relationships, into play and career. And today I want to talk about community and giving, so our Dharma, our duty in this life. So once again, I'm going to put out a couple of power questions to share with you to reflect on, and I'll give you my answers. So question 1, how can you take your yoga practice off the mat and share it to the world? So for me, obviously, I have eventually chosen yoga to be my profession and to be my job, and I would like to use yoga to help other people to improve their physical health and also your well-being. Second question, how can you be a leader in your own community? So you don't have to be a yoga teacher, but how can you be a leader in your own community, maybe at your work or your workspace, or whatever community that you are in? Can you take charge and take responsibility and lead with your passion? What do you feel passionate about, and what do you want to share and support the community more openly? So it can be more on environmental concerns or women's rights, and what would that be? So what do you feel passionate about and want to support people more openly? And for myself, it's really on physical and mental health, right? So I besides yoga, I've got myself nutritional certificate to help people into getting into better health and diet. I think eating problem is a big one in our modern daily life, and I would like to, besides just doing asanas, to help people to improve health and well-being in other aspects of the life. And also another thing that I'm passionate about is to build communities. So this is why I'm here connecting to you. What big community goal would you like to set up for the next, let's say, 12 months to help others? For me, my own is, I am quite new to Singapore still, and I would really like to build a yoga teacher community. This is something that I used to have in Hong Kong, and right now I am missing. And I really want to bring teachers close together, because I think during the last 2 years, a lot of yoga teachers are alone, and it's a very alone job, because you go to teach, you come home, you rarely have people to connect to. And I want to bring the yoga teachers worldwide and also in Singapore together and connect and share our teachings, and also our struggles and our laughs and jokes, everything. Okay. Who's your mentor, and who could you mentor? This is quite a big one, because I think mentors is something that is more than a teacher, because a mentor is someone who knows you and will continuously kind of guide you with your path, right? So I am very glad that I have a couple mentors, including my own yoga teachers and coaches. So besides their teaching directional, we have a lot of conversations, and when I am off track, then they would usually guide me into the right path. And this is what coaches are for. So coaches are a very good example of mentor, and also my yoga teachers also we have more interactions than just teaching yoga asanas. So who are your mentors, and do you have one? And at the same time, can you be a mentor for somebody, right? I remember as a kid, I teach little kids. I teach younger students. We call them big sisters. So we're in the highest grade, and we mentor the younger students. I think this kind of one-on-one mentor relationship is very daring, and it's important to have somebody like that to support you in your life. So my last question is, who is your mentor? Do you have one? And who can you mentor?